Alright, so back at it again. This time we're turning tricks in a dark dungeon. I mean, you gotta do something extra, considering this economy. This is built as a trick taker with Shyamalan twists. And this is the second printing or edition from Allplay. I guess you're supposed to be some sort of, I don't know, torchbearer at the weird dungeon, Olympics. No idea. But, artwork's pretty neat. It's got that sort of weird foil embossed thing on it. But we'll see what's in here. So nothing on the lid. And then right off the bat we have an advert. Could have saved the tree, but whatever. And then we have a dual mode rulebook, row sheet. So I could just run my significant other's night versus everybody else's. You have the other roll sheet with the higher player counts, and it's a perfect square, so if the game's not great you can use this as a origami paper, I guess. Why do we have this? So dry erase marker, okay. And then we have these doors. I mean, they're kind of numbered strangely. I don't know, it's like a weird game show where the prizes you get to live. And then we have different player counts in the back. I don't know, for some reason the brickwork reminds me of like a weird 90s beat 'em up. And that's just me. Oh, they fit together, which is kind of neat. That's kind of cool. You don't see that every day. So yeah, there's pretty much that. Well, that's kind of neat. So what else is here? Alright, so you do have like a baggie. And then alright, so that's the reason why we have a dry erase marker for this thing here, round tracker. And we have these, which are character cards. Are they all different? No, are they all the same? Yes, no, maybe. I don't know, I feel like it's one of those like weird old highlight magazines where you're trying to spot the difference. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think they're all the same. The characters are slightly off-putting. It kind of reminds me when somebody looks good from behind, then you see the front of them, and you're like, I don't know, they all look weird. They got like a weird elongated limbs and look like they need vitamin D. I don't know. And then what is this? Is this like a riddle? I'll get to that in a sec, I guess. I don't know. Strange. Alright, so we have like these figures correspond to those characters there. A weird web looking token thing. But yeah, they have these like little cool embellishments on there. They look like they're wearing some like reflective garments in dim light. And they're so lit, yes. Yeah, I went there. Alright, so the bottom of the insert had this sort of rule sheet and this sort of cardboard key and some extra critters in there. I mean, it's a little strange. I'll get to that in a minute or two. Let's open up these cards here. So the backs are pretty neat. We got this thing from Big Trouble in Little China. They all seem to have the same sort of numerical value. And that one's shiny. And that's kind of on the nose. We got a dragon there, but whatever. So yeah, there's that thing. We got William Dafoe here. We got this treasure chest going for a walk. We got a Minotaur. We got the guy on Ozempic. And whatever that guy is. Yeah, so that's pretty interesting. And then finally we have I'm assuming it's the same sort of monsters. This one has a key printed on it. So yeah, they just have keys. Very symbolic. Tiny keys open a massive door. But at this point I'm just gonna kind of speed it up and pack it away, so take care.